to know. But how did I get into studying UFOs? So I studied Christian history, and that's what I did for a long time until I was what's called a full professor. You can't go any higher. You're a full professor. That's it. And I studied these things called ascent narratives. So ascent narratives are when people levitate in the Christian tradition. People either levitate or they see things that they call angels or demons and things like this. And I always studied them from a historical perspective. And I found that going through looking at these ascent narratives through the historical record at the Vatican, actually, I kept coming across aerial phenomena in the historical record from 1,000 years ago, from 500 years ago, from very recently. And I recognized that this was happening in UFO literature. And so I started to look at abductions and UFO sightings and things like that. And I wanted to do a cross-cultural analysis of this. And that was in 2012. And that's how I got into this. I just want to point out that not all abductions happen in your sleep. A lot of abductions actually happen in daylight. But I do agree with you that something's happening in your brain and you're perceiving something, and you called it, is there some type of mental gateway? And I think there's absolutely a mental gateway. Does this discount that this is objective of us? Like, the question is this something subjective or is this something objective of us? My opinion at this point is it's something that is objective of us. There's something that we're accessing, and I don't think it's within our space-time reality, to tell you the truth.
So you think it's from somewhere else? I
do, but that doesn't, it doesn't have to be a location, a geography.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's where it gets weird.
It gets totally weird, but so does quantum physics. Quantum physics is totally weird.
It's the weirdest stuff ever.
Yeah.
And it's completely accepted. Mm-hmm. That you can have something that exists in one place and also at another place. That's
now it is.
Moving
now it's completely
and
accepted.
Also still.
Yeah. The Nobel Prize in, 2022 was about that.
Yeah, which is like, what are you saying? You're saying witchcraft's real? Like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
Magic is real?
I think so.
Quantum physics is the nuttiest stuff of all time. I've had 100 people explain it to me. I don't get it still.